I woke up to the blaring sound of my alarm clock, which I had somehow managed to set for the wrong time. Again. Panic surged through me as I glanced at the clock. 7:30. I was supposed to be at school by 8. I leaped out of bed, my heart racing, and in the mad scramble to get ready, I threw on whatever clothes were within reach. I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror, bedhead, mismatched socks, and a shirt that was definitely inside out. But there was no time for that. I grabbed a piece of toast from the kitchen, shoved it into my mouth like some kind of cartoon character, and bolted out the door. As I sprinted down the street, I felt like I was in an anime opening sequence, wind whipping through my hair, the world around me blurring into a colorful haze. Just as I rounded the corner, I collided with someone, hard. I stumbled back, and as I regained my balance, I looked up to see a girl with striking silver hair and piercing blue eyes. She looked just like a character straight out of a fantasy series. "Sorry," I blurted out, mouth still full of toast. "Are you always this reckless?" she asked, a smirk playing on her lips. I could feel my cheeks flush. Only on days that end in Y." I awkwardly chuckled, but she just raised an eyebrow, clearly not amused. I hurried away, feeling like I had just met a mysterious transfer student who would undoubtedly change the course of my life forever. Finally, I arrived at school, panting and slightly embarrassed, but at least I was there before the bell rang. I hurried to class, and just as I sat down, our teacher announced a surprise test. The collective groan of my classmates echoed through the room. My mind went blank. I was never good at tests, and the pressure was on. Just then, I felt a tap on my shoulder. It was my genius friend, Hiro, who slid his paper over to me with a knowing grin. "Don't worry, I got you covered," he whispered. I couldn't believe it. I quickly copied his answers, feeling a mix of relief and guilt. But hey, this was an anime, and in anime, friends help each other out, right? The test ended, and I thought I was safe. But then the drama began. My childhood friend, Yuki, who had always been by my side, suddenly confessed her feelings for me right in the middle of the classroom. "I've always liked you." "Oitsies?" "Ew," she declared, her face turning beet red. My heart raced, and I was about to respond when the popular student council president, Kaori, chimed in. "Oh, please. Yuki, he's clearly meant for someone like me." The classroom erupted into chaos, and I was caught in the middle of this love triangle, feeling like I had stepped into a romantic comedy. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry as my friends began placing bets on who I would choose. Lunchtime came, and we decided to escape to the roof, where the fresh air cleared my mind. As we ate, we discussed the latest rumors swirling around school. Apparently, there had been strange sightings of monsters near the abandoned building down the street. "You think it's true?" I asked, half joking. "Of course not. It's just a story to scare us," Yuki said, but I could see the glimmer of excitement in her eyes. But then, just as I was about to take another bite of my lunch, the ground shook beneath us, and a loud crash echoed from below. We rushed to the edge of the roof to see a massive creature emerging from the shadows of the building. My heart dropped. "This is not happening!" I shouted. But deep down, I felt something awakening inside me. In a moment of instinct, I rushed down the stairs, determined to protect my friends. As I faced the monster, I could feel a strange energy coursing through me. Suddenly, a wise old man appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. "You have the power within you. You must embrace it!" he shouted, gesturing dramatically. "Wait, who are you?" I yelled back, but he was already gone, leaving me with a sense of purpose. I closed my eyes, focused, and to my surprise, I felt a surge of energy. I had unlocked my hidden power. The battle began, and it was like something out of a shonen anime. I dodged the monster's attacks, feeling the thrill of adrenaline. I called out to my friends, "Stay back! I'll handle this!" But they wouldn't listen. Yuki and Hiro jumped in, determined to help. We fought together, a team united against the chaos. With each attack, I felt more confident, channeling my newfound abilities. We worked in perfect harmony, dodging and striking, until finally we landed a decisive blow. The monster roared, and with a final burst of energy, it disintegrated into sparkling dust. Panting and exhilarated, we stood together, victorious. I couldn't believe what had just happened. I was an anime protagonist, fighting monsters and saving my friends. As the sun began to set, I realized how crazy the day had been. Later that evening, I returned home, exhausted but filled with a sense of satisfaction. I plopped down on my bed, reflecting on the whirlwind of events. I had woken up late, faced a surprise test, navigated a love triangle, and battled a monster, all in one day. Was this what it meant to be an anime protagonist? I couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. I was just an ordinary high school student, but somehow I had stepped into a world of adventure and excitement. As I drifted off to sleep, I wondered what tomorrow would bring. Would I have more powers to discover, more monsters to fight, or perhaps another love confession? Whatever it was, I was ready. After all, this was just the beginning of my anime journey.